Today we know that wind plays a major role in pollination. But scientists just discovered that strong winds hinder pollination. Effects of wind on pollinator activity. Honeybees are the most recognized insect pollinators and are valued because of the wide variety of crops they pollinate. Honeybees can forage as far away as 3 to 5 miles from their colony, although most foragers tend to stay within a few hundred yards of the colony if it is in or adjacent to a crop with adequate food rewards, nectar, and pollen. Honeybees do not forage in rain or in winds stronger than 12 miles per hour. A honeybee normally flies at a speed of 18 miles per hour empty and 15 miles per hour carrying a load, e.g. pollen, nectar, and water. However, when agitated and empty, honeybees can fly 20 to 21 miles per hour. Effect on pollen fruits. Strong winds may injure flowers and cause loss of pollen. High temperatures, wind, and low humidity may cause desiccation of the style and reduce the receptive period of the blossom for pollination. If the style dries too quickly, before the pollen tubes have a chance to grow down to the ovary, fertilization can be affected, even if pollination has occurred. For fruit with more delicate flowers, such as prunes, a few days of dry winds can destroy crop potential. Winds reduce cross-pollination in prunes, and in some cases apricot, when the desiccated pollen clumps on the dehisced anthers make it more difficult for bees to collect. Strong winds hinder pollination. This was known recently. However, this was portrayed in the Quran 1,400 years before it was discovered. Quran. And in AAD. We unleashed against them the infertile wind. Pollination is the transfer of pollen from the male part of a plant to the female part. Pollinating agents are insects, animals, water, and wind. Some plant species even rely solely on wind for pollination. Anemophily. Anemophily or wind pollination is a form of pollination whereby pollen is distributed by wind. Almost all gymnosperms are anemophilous, as are many plants in the order Poles, including grasses, sedges, and rushes. Other common anemophilous plants are oaks, sweet chestnuts, alders, and members of the family Juglandaceae, hickory or walnut family. Wind plays a major role in pollination. This was known recently. However, this was portrayed in the Quran 1,400 years ago. Quran. And we sent the seeding winds, then caused the rain to descend from the sky, and gave you water to drink, though you are not the guardians of its stores. Today we know why the wind of AAD was infertile, because strong winds hinder pollination. No mistakes in the Quran.